Welcome back. Joining me now are two men with an unquestioned love for the postseason, Max Gongwer and Joe DiRienzo. Guys, let's jump right to it. Joe, we'll start with you. What do you think is the best playoff system for TV?
Well, Tom, 'tis the season, and I think March Madness is definitely the best for TV as far as playoffs are concerned. I mean, if you look at the 68-team bracket, there's going to be every fan base covered, and if your team isn't involved, a rival of your team is going to be involved or something like that. And even if not, the Cinderella stories, the buzzer beaters, things like that, you stay involved, you stay glued to your TV while it's all going on. And if it wasn't so successful, they wouldn't have gotten this lucrative contract they just did from CBS and Turner Television to put every game on TV.
You know, I kind of agree with you. I'm going to wait because this question is which one is best for TV. So I'm going to wait to see how they do it this year with that new contract.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm going to say the NBA playoffs system.
Really?
That is because it's best for TV. And the NBA playoff system takes like 6 months. So that's a lot of money going into 6 months of TV. So that's like, how many rounds do you have to go through? Like 4 rounds to win a championship?
Yeah.
7-game series? There's a lot of advertising money in that.
My only problem is all the good teams are in it at the top, but all the bad teams at the bottom, like the 7 and 8 seeds, they have 500 records. They're middle of the pack in the NBA. I don't want to see those teams in the playoffs.
That's very, very true, but we're going to save this debate for later. Which system needs to be changed, though?
I'm going to stick with Max's best for TV. The NBA and NHL 8-team per conference system. If you look at it, 16 of the 30 teams in their league are making the playoffs. I don't want to see middle of the pack guys. When I think of a playoff team, it's an elite group that's part of that league. I don't want to see guys that are hovering around 500 for the whole season make the playoffs.
Look, I agree with you. I don't like that bad teams make the playoffs. I'm just talking about money for the TV advertising. It's great for TV. My playoff system that needs improvement is the BCS system. You said that they get the NBA and NHL playoff systems get too many teams. The BCS system gets too few teams. You can't tell me that the 2 teams that play for the national championship are definitely the best 2 teams in the nation. I want to see some sort of bracket system.
I agree with you, but how would you change it? I mean, the way the revenue system works right now, everyone wins when it comes to the schools and the sponsors. I don't know how they would change that.
Look, I'm certainly no guru on college football by any means. Go Elon. That's my answer.
You heard it here. All right, which playoff system does it the best, though, Max?
All right. I'm going to, as I said, I really like college basketball. So college basketball does it the best for basically all the reasons you've already highlighted. Cinderella teams, buzzer beaters, tears, joy. There's everything you could possibly want in the playoffs among 18 to 20-year-old, 22-year-old gentlemen and women. There's the women. They let the women play too.
Right, but I think, Max, if you're talking best system, the committee's kind of watering it down when they're like adding the new 4 teams with 68 teams. Who knows how much they're going to add to it? For me, the NFL does it best. I mean, you give the top 2 seeds in each division a bye to reward them for being good. The wild card teams, it ensures that if you get stuck in a good division like the AFC South has usually been, or the NFC East, those teams don't get punished for being in such a good division.
Here's another thing I really like about college basketball, though. The way the tournament works out is that every team that's in the regionals gets to go to the games, or all of their fans. The home field advantage thing is kind of like I don't like that as much as getting a melting pot of fans at the game and just so many different people cheering, and it's awesome.
The fans are always a great part of the playoffs.
Absolutely. Joe, you know I love you, but it's got to be March Madness. At this point, so much excitement. 3 weeks, probably the best 3 weeks of the year. We've got to step away once again. But up next, Alex will sit down with Sean Dolan and Ryan Ballack to talk about the upcoming NFL draft. We'll be right back.